The legendary vampire beast is coming to cut down your knees. So it's easier for you to bow before his powerful might. Okay. He has cool telekinesis powers that he can use to throw every one of you into the depths of abyss. Okay, I suppose not. But your turn will come eventually, once I've taken care of these nasty anomalies. Came the legendary beast. I'm a man of action. This stealthy action. I just ping my own close to life to do my very menial task. The man of action. I am just man of action, destroying my clones casually and quick saving so that my progression won't fall down to its knees. This progression that shouldn't be falling down to its knees. Please, gods, move away so that I can take proper action. Oh no, you are eating outside of lunch breaks. That's not very buggers of you. Jump, jump, 'cause I'm a man of action. Jump and jump. I am a man of action. I am the master of shadows. I am the Styx, master of shadows and everything else. Just ask my numerous lady friends. When you are going to move. Bam, bam, master of shadows. Bam, bam. So much epicness in this one track. When we go through skies, kicking ass of every little creature and even bigger ones like Foul Rabbit, and you are gone from this world forever. Or at least before I return to this level. And I go through the door and try to figure out how these damnable balloons work. So I got a coin that I can use to get some nice hearts. He's Box. He is man of many desires. Box. He is the maddest man. 650 degrees. He is just a fertile guy and knows how to pleasure his wife. He is the start of allest all. He is the man who conquers all. But he is loyal, you see, cause that's one the guy he is. He is a loving family man. Family man. Save all these kids, they are happy to be freed from slavery. Let's them free of the rest and destroy pirate infrastructure. More kids we have saved, they are filling this cabin and hopefully they don't are too heavy to sink this ship to ground. Yes, we know the drill. More kids are coming to our ship. One last mine is left, and then we can leave this hellhole for good. Here are the last of the kids. Finally we can bring them home and get from this mountain. Hopefully the Max pop up from somewhere. Happy reunion. Here are all the babies looking for their grieving mother. Let's see if they can make her happy. But this is a battle of intents. We shall go on through this nefarious level. When this go to center, then we get a rocket. But we must be first and then we smash this guy's face. He's very nasty, walking like he owns the place. I guess he's the first boss, so it makes sense that he owns this place, but not me. And I jump through all this and I just spouting nonsense because I don't think that any streamer should be 100% silent, because it just makes you wonder if they are indeed silent. Then what's the point even streaming all this nonsense? You could just make a walkthrough video at that point at which would save everyone's time, but when you talk you make yourself acknowledge that you are willing to engage with an audience. But it's indeed Tiger. I don't remember how those lyrics go. Though Rocky 4 is the worst of those movies. I shall jump and strike those skeletons out of their misery. Yes, the Eye of Tiger. I'm just going to kick Dolph Lundgren's ass. He's such a muscly man. But I'm more muscly than he. Because I have the guts of the tiger, and probably it's all. I shall manage to beat everyone, then I shall go to the tiger's eye. We are running through the sewers cause we are such a rebellious little brat. I am a rebellious girl. I can kick your ass if I want. Because I am the rebellious girl of a super powerful inventor who is now missing. That thing really sucks. Oh, snows. I have reached some secret lab. Oh god. Traveling through the mountain to the top of this mountain, where the spirit lives who has gone crazy from his master's disappearance and absence. Skyrim has nothing on this mighty mountain, where the kind of sort of evil is laying guarding. Though no, he's really not that evil, just confused and misunderstood. Nice crystal is warming my heart. Climbing up to the mountains, I shall see you hopefully soon, so that I can free you from this curse. Mountains, Mount Rababam. Let's go to safe in this lonely world. There are no friends around or anyone else who know me. At least there's no more clingy jealous girlfriend. Ta-da! We won again! These guys never take a hint. I have killed them by truckloads, but still they keep returning to tease me and be very annoying posers. And another nightmare sequence. There are nightmares everywhere, and penguins are just bumping all around the cliffs. Oh, it's an office chair. Penguins on mountains, I'm not kidding. Maybe they are building the game. I know they had plenty of strange ideas. Apparently it's not what people like these days. Yes, they indeed like very cutie things. Haha, yes. Hey, nightmares, do you have a point? I know it can be a tad lonely, but it's a small price to pay. After all, we're about to revolutionize the entire field. Revolutionize the field. I'm just glad we found somebody who embraced the potential. Da 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 da. But a penguins running amok. Nightmare ended. I've reached the goal of destroying this nasty shadowy figure bleach. Pontius and Amadeus and Troya to take joint in this nice emotional journey through wacky physics puzzles. Trying to come up with lyrics because I hate total silence. That's when people will leave your chat. We are bleeding from our faces when we walk through this path and serve our dark lord. How merry is that? We shall sacrifice everyone, including ourselves, when we try to please our really nice dark lord. But let's run away from the wall of blood and hopefully don't get any permanent harm. But my therapist is going to be a rich man. When I talk about him, our mother issues. Yes, the classical gangster movie where Marlon Brando is gangster and tries to be a family man, but there's a lot of shenanigans. And then people die and everyone is really sad. Julie Andrews is the nun from some Austria who goes to be a nanny to this captain, played by Christopher Plummer's children, and they go on the frolicking in the fields and she teaches them music. But there are some Nazis in the background, but that's more towards the end of the film, and they learn to love music because the captain has traumas from his previous wife, who liked to sing loud, and when she died, the music died as well. But then she comes, and it's very sweet, and everyone can be happy, and then they do some musical shenanigans, and then come the Nazis and sour the mood. It tells about Pelle, who is very nice country gal, and she wants to have something more her life, but really not that custom guy who is a very nasty dumphead, and one sees her as a trophy and tries to get to marry him, but no, that's not good. And then she meets this beast who is being cursed by the curse of the curse castle. And curse, father was kidnapped, and then they go to there, and their relationship tries to develop from there, and Beast, Beauty and the Beast. Tell Michael Corleone is the kingpin, and he's a pretty cruel man. He shall rule everyone with iron fist, while we see the shenanigans of his dad, and the beginning of his crime career in the America where he escaped from Sicily. And it's a very much bleaker ordeal. Michael Corleone is becoming cynical, and with his wife, who's played by Diane Keaton, and all the brothers he's having, and the business are blooming very much, and Al Pacino's character work is top notch. And that's how it goes, and I do think that 2 is better than 1, but let's just straight up forget Godfather 3, that does a latter lose apples on its tree. But it's not really that bad, to be honest, but certainly very far away from these other 2. Now I have come to regret every decision I have made in my long existence. My shields shall protect me from these corrupted, nasty beings who used to be the humanity's brightest hopes, but now they are singing the song of destruction.